If you're just starting off working out, you'll be surprised at how little it takes to actually stay in shape and to get in shape. A lot of people will try and tell you that you gotta work really hard, you gotta kill yourself in the gym, which can be true if you're trying to get to a certain level. But if you're just trying to build a good habit of working out, staying in shape, staying battle ready for whatever opportunities may come your way, it doesn't take that much. Maybe even as little as 20 to 25 minutes a day. Can be I've seen people change their lives just by walking, you know. Been around long enough to see that happen. And just going on a actual solid diet that makes sense for their body, and just walking or jogging 20, 25 minutes a day, and not even every day. When I say a day, I don't mean every single day. I just mean, you know, it could be like 3 to 4, maybe 4 to 5 times a week. Obviously, peak performers and people that are in extreme shape going to the Olympics are training 4, 6, 7 hours a day, and they're obsessed with the training habits that they've built. But that doesn't need to be everybody. To be in shape, you know, it could be anywhere from 25, 30 to an hour a day, and it does not have to be super exhausting. 10 of those minutes can be a stretching routine. Another 20 of those minutes can be just some cardiovascular work. Could be jump roping, could be walking on a treadmill, could be Stairmaster, could be whatever. And the next 10, 15 minutes can be some simple weightlifting. Could be, you know, overhead press, fucking pull-ups, lat pull-downs, whatever. But if you incorporate some of that stuff, coupled with walking or jogging or treadmill, Stairmaster or whatever, or a row machine or whatever the hell you like doing, 3 to 4 times a week, you don't even have to think about it. You just make it to the gym, show up, you know, do a little bit of stretching. Could be like 5, 10 minutes. You do your next 20 minutes on a walking, and then do a little bit of weights. You'd be surprised. In a year, change your life. And I just think people overthink, like they do everything. And I do too sometimes, where you overthink what needs to be done, and then you end up not doing anything. Some days I'll literally think, shit, man, like if I'm not gonna go out and run 15 miles, I might as well not do any. Pussy, you know? Like, you get in your head and start like, well, if you're not gonna go big, because that's what everybody says, you know, it's like go big or go home. Like, if you're not gonna go big, then you might as well just stay at home and not do anything. And that's where that little demon starts to get to you. And it is you that's getting to you. But yeah, you're the only one that's standing in your way. And I'm the only one standing in my way, and it happens all the time. But you gotta make sure it doesn't happen by just doing the little things. Like, if the demon starts to get to you and saying, hey, you can't do it, too weak to run 15 miles today, then be like, okay, maybe you're right. And don't run the 15 miles. Just go out and walk for 25 minutes. But you did something. I'm telling you, like when you get out there and you're out in the sun and you're walking around, you just get to thinking, and that inspires more determination and more ideas for the betterment of your future, instead of giving up on it and not doing anything. I do that with every single project that I get into. It could be painting the house, could be, you know, doing anything, whatever kind of work it is, just start doing it. Most likely you'll end up doing more than you thought you would if you just start. And that's the key to everything, I think. I haven't tried everything, but I'm pretty sure that's how it all works. Working out is one of the more painful activities you can ever get into. So it's the only thing that makes me extremely nervous to go into a very hard workout. When I'm like about to do some work, you know, at work, like at just a regular job, it's not really that like nerve-wracking. But when you work out and put yourself into the pain cave a little bit and you get used to that, then it makes the rest of your life easier. But you can only really start to, especially if you're just starting out, the only way that you can really do that is by testing yourself little by little. Don't make the mistake of like thinking you can do too much too soon. I've already done that in my life, where you think you're young and you just want to keep up with everybody, especially if you're working out with people that are stronger than you, which you normally do. If you're just starting out, you normally have people that are stronger than you. You know, you're working out with a group of people or whatever, and you tend to try to do too much too soon. So my advice about that is kind of like stay away from the crowd a little bit and do your own thing, do your own research. And eventually you got your whole fucking life to progress. So don't worry about, you know, how fast you're gonna fucking get abs or whatever. Just, it's a long game. Play the long game, like investing. You know, just every time you hit a workout, you're just investing in your future. Just like every time you make a small deposit into your investment account or paying off your mortgage or whatever, you're just making a small little down payment into what eventually will be a long-term investment. And that's the same thing you got to do with your body as well. You got to stay healthy, can't get injured, stay away from the PEDs. I know a lot of people out there tend to hate on the women for you know, going out and getting fake asses, fake tits, fake hair, fake nails, everything, makeup. But the dudes are out there doing it too. They're shoving needles in their ass and fucking shooting chemical shit into their body, like fake shit, to enhance themselves. And you see it, and it's kind of creating a distorted view of what the peak male physique actually is. And people argue that you can, you know, it's like we want to see what the evolved you know, male physique is. But yeah, it's just like, it's creating a situation where people are dying and they're taking too much, they're abusing it. I get it if you had like actual naturally low test and you had to go and get that supplemented or something from a doctor or whatever. I mean, people are doing that. But if you're just a normal average male, like, you don't need it. And it's just gonna create, I've met a few people who have highly regretted doing it, and never got into it myself, but I can't imagine what it would be like to have like my emotions and just all of my hormones like going bonkers and shit. It's not my thing. But I would stay away from that and just develop a solid, basic little routine that you can stick to every single day. And then, just like I always say on here, just start to compound it little by little tiny percentage each week until you've developed a system that is so consistent that you can't quit and you can't fail. Because like, I don't even have to worry anymore if I'm gonna make it to the gym or go on a run or not, because it's already built. It's like brushing the teeth, you know? It's like you're gonna wake up and you're gonna brush your teeth, or you're gonna, you know, eat breakfast in the morning or whatever. Like, that's just pretty much where you want your physical training to be. Is it's just part of your day. And even if you don't feel like, you know, going to do a 2-hour fucking weight deadlift, squat, bench press workout or whatever, or a 15-20 mile run or something, you can still go out and do just a small amount that will still make a huge deposit later on. And that's it. It's just the small things, the tiny little details that fill in the cracks and make a impenetrable foundation is where you need to be with your fitness. And some days you'll have tons of energy and you can go in there and fucking do a crazy workout, or the next day, and for the whole next week you're fucking sore as fuck from that workout. And then you're going to get exponential growth from that workout. But you also have to have the days where you're doing, you know, like I feel like I'm doing a grandpa workout, but it feels great because you're still making progress. And you know that you don't have to like push it that hard every single day, and that makes it easier to look at 20, 30 years from now, still training, still working out, and you're fucking 75 years old, still running 5Ks, beating these young guys and stuff. So that's my advice on that. Stay fit, get out there, do your thing.